They make their homes hurricane resistant. Now California is doing the same for home and business owners in fire-prone areas.
With wildfires, up until not that long ago, insurance companies had been insisting that there was nothing that you could do.
Amy Bach is with United Policyholders.
We have convinced them otherwise, and by we, I mean the Department, United Policyholders, firefighters, a working group that I have been running for a couple of years.
Property owners will need to do things like create a defensible space, have a Class 8 roof, and no wood or bushes touching their home. Emily Valdez, KNX News 97.1 FM.
There's a high school teacher in San Bernardino on leave after he allegedly said he wanted to slam a female student's face up against the wall. Robert Bean teaches at Cajon High School. Student recorded this, put it online. Now, other current and also former students, this is not the first time he's said things like this and made threats. San Bernardino Unified says it is looking into the allegations.
So keep it right here. These closures could start any time. The vice president's supposed to leave LAX just before 8:30, but the closures start well in advance of that. So Jen's on it. Call her up too if you see anything, but we'll get you the latest here as soon as those closures begin on the west side, Brentwood to LAX. She's also checking out something in Santa Ana. Got there on the 5 South at State College. More coming up next. Stay tuned. 7-11.
Compton, we've got you covered on KNX News 97.1 FM.
If dog people made dog food, it definitely wouldn't look like dusty, burnt brown pebbles. Ugh. Actually be food. It would be made with real fresh meat and veggies, gently cooked to preserve the nutritional value. You know, like food. The Farmer's Dog was created by dog people who cook and deliver fresh, healthy food. Try the Farmer's Dog and get fresh, pre-portioned meals tailored to your dog's needs. Tell us about your dog, build your plan, and get 50% off at thefarmersdog.com/radio. That's thefarmersdog.com/radio.
The following advertisement. If you get sidelined by a workplace injury, the workers' compensation attorneys at Boxer & Gerson can help get you back in the game. Our team of skilled attorneys will fight by your side for the treatment and compensation you deserve. We care about justice for injured workers. That's what makes us Northern California's premier workers' comp law firm. Call Boxer & Gerson at 510-345-2341 or visit boxerlaw.com for a free consultation. Boxer & Gerson, your life is worth the fight.
Begin your reading. I sense you want to have a relationship.
Yes, with my big name wireless carrier. That's why I switched to Xfinity Mobile. They can even save you hundreds a year on your wireless bill.
I definitely foresaw all this.
Start seeing savings today. Switch to the fastest mobile service, Xfinity Mobile. Now with the best price on 2 lines of unlimited, just $30 a line per month. Xfinity Internet required. Price comparison for 2 unlimited lines under available 5-year pricing plans of top 3 carriers. Taxes and fees extra. Reduced speeds up to 20 gigabytes of usage per line. Comcast analysis of mobile Wi-Fi and cellular data from Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Q2 2022.
Make a difference. Lump sum payout after your first year. With our new Difference Maker program, team members who care for patients at the bedside will be rewarded for their commitment with a lump sum payout after they reach their 1-year anniversary. Eligible positions include RNs, admissions RNs, LPNs, LVNs, and team managers. To earn your lump sum payout after a year, apply today at careers.vitas.com.
If you owe back taxes to the IRS, have unfiled returns, or are worried about an audit, the IRS is hiring 87,000 new agents to address these very issues. That means if you need to get your tax problems resolved, now is the time to get started. I'm tax attorney Robert Goldstein, and my firm specializes in helping individuals and small businesses resolve their tax problems. We work to stop IRS and state seizures. We may be able to settle your tax debt for pennies on the dollar with an offer in compromise. We prepare your past due returns, even if you have no records, and represent you before the IRS and state in an audit. At the law offices of Robert Goldstein, the consultation is always free, and we have offices located throughout the Bay Area. To schedule your free consultation, call 1-888-TAX-EXIT. That's 888-TAXIT. 888-TAX-EXIT, and make us your last stop.
Liam Maitland, foodie chap here for Trimark. Trimark has been partnering with independent restaurateurs and many of my favorite chefs in Northern California for over 55 years. Trimark's extremely knowledgeable and experienced sales staff built their careers as chefs and product specialists in the food service industry. Trimark's #1 goal is to bring your innovative product solutions to help your hospitality business thrive. Trimark provides food service equipment, supplies, and design. Visit TrimarkWest.com.
Honest, credible, local.
We've got you covered.
If it matters to you.
It's on KNX News, 97.1 FM.
7:14. I'm Mike Simpson.
And I'm Vicki Moore. Coming up on LA's Morning News.
Racial slurs at a high school football game in Orange County.
I'm Bloomberg Steve Potus. Home builders keep getting more pessimistic. Your money at 720.
Historic new face on a quarter in the U.S. and what they're trying to do to get back to business at LA City Hall.
7:15. Traffic now brought to you by parking.flylax.com. Jennifer York.
Oh, the 91. Oof. Let's go to Scott. He's got the Southern California. He's flying in the Southern California Toyota dealer Sky 3 over the 91.
Yeah, we have two really bad wrecks, including a singular, but the latest is a wreck here, 91 westbound at the 605. Car pulled two left lanes are blocked. Really bad injury crash. Looks like a car may have hit the center divider. They also might have reported a motorcycle there, but I didn't notice that. Regardless, you have a big backup behind it, expected through the Cerritos area. As far back as Artesia Bloomfield on that 91 westbound, but it will continue heavy west up to 605 due to a SIG alert 91 westbound at Paramount Boulevard. Two right lanes and off-ramp blocked there due to an earlier big rig fire. So it's a real tough ride here on the 91 westbound this morning.
Yeah, you've got Artesia to the south, you've got a lot to the north. There's alternates that seem to be moving okay. Artesia looks a little heavy. And then you got the 105, which basically between the 605 and the 710, it's okay. So I would maybe take it instead of the 91. But then it does do its typical thing of loading up between the 710 through Wilmington, and then again from the 110 over to Crenshaw. And because we had this earlier crash on the northbound side of Sepulveda in the tunnels, well, that backed up your exit to go to Sepulveda off the West 105, which backed up everything from before the 405. So that West 105 is kind of a nightmare. North 405 also a nightmare. There's the South Bay from the 110 up to about Rosecrans, and then again from the 105 up towards the 10. I want to get down into Orange County, southbound side of the 5. Terrible crash at State College. There's a motorcyclist down in lanes. Carpool left lane block 5 south at State College, which is before the 57. There's a direct backup to the 91. So if you're heading to Disneyland, you got to work there, you're going there, you're going to hit that backup on that South 5 from starting at the 91. And then further to the south on the South 5, we had an earlier crash at the 55. So that's why it's still heavy getting away from the 22. So really tough drive on that southbound 5. I want to quickly mention that westbound 118 crash at Rocky Peak is in the clearing stages. Now getting away from Topanga, but not bad. Not a bad drive down that West 118 heading into Simi. Enter the LAX Dream Vacation giveaway. When you book official airport parking, go to parking.flylax.com/dream to enter. No purchase necessary. Next report, 725 for the Puente Hill Sunday 24-hour traffic center.
Weak offshore flow and high pressure will bring a warming trend through the middle of the week. Look for lots of sunshine this afternoon with temperatures in the 80s from the coast across Los Angeles and inland in the valleys and Inland Empire, with 60s up in the mountains. Temperatures climb through the middle of the week, but heading into the weekend, we will feel a nice cool down with temperatures dropping back into the 60s and 70s. With Southern California's most accurate and dependable forecasts, I'm CBS 2 meteorologist Alex Biston for KNX News 97.1 FM.
59 Northridge, 63 Long Beach, 55 Corona.
718, and a trailblazing Hollywood actress is about to become the first Asian American on currency, money, in the U.S. Anna Mae Wong. Her face about to be minted into a quarter. According to the New York Times, the quarter will honor not just Wong's career, but the difficulties she faced trying to get meaningful roles as an Asian American in the era of strong racism. Wong was born in 1905 in LA's Chinatown, the daughter of a laundryman, had a shop on Figueroa. Died in 1961. She was considered to be one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood at the time, but
San Clemente high school officials looking into these claims that Mission Viejo football players were subjected to racial slurs and taunts during a game in San Clemente Friday night. OC Register says the district is aware of the allegations, confirmed that, yes, they are looking into this, and they're doing the same at Mission Viejo. Maybe not the first time this has happened. OC Register says in 2019, there was a similar investigation. Came from Lincoln High students out of San Diego, says they were the target of slurs when they went to San Clemente to play.
Narcan, they've got it in LA schools, and now they're talking about putting them in LA County libraries. Our Margaret Guerrero says the supervisors are going to consider that today.
It is an issue of great concern given the recent overdoses among high school students from pills likely laced with fentanyl. If approved, the motion by Supervisor Janice Hahn would direct the Department of Public Health to assist the